Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back. My name is Jo and I've prepared for you a session to release and relax. Are you feeling stressed lately? If you have, join me often in this video and we'll see if we can get a little bit softer, less tight in our body. For today, all you need is a pillow. I've got a cushion here. We'll use that later when we are down on the mat. So I'm going to put this aside first. We're going to come standing. And I want you to think less of muscles today, more about stretching the skin and moving the bones. Yeah? We're going to start by softening our knees. And we're going to take a few breaths here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, press your arms down gently. Good. Inhale, as if you're gathering all that is good. And then exhale, releasing all that is bad. Good. Inhale. Think about opening up the body. There's so much space around us. Use it. And it's not very often throughout the day that we can focus on our breath. So really take this moment and breathe. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Pause here for a moment. Continue with that breath. And I want you to visualize your lungs expanding three-dimensionally, up and down, side to side, back to front. And even though it looks like I'm not doing much now, we're actually giving ourselves an internal massage. Good. One more breath here. And gently exhale. This time inhale, bring your arms up and hold on to your left wrist with your right hand. And we're just going to gently pull on the right arm to bend to your right. And switch. And as you bend towards your right side, breathe into that left rib cage. And switch. And switch. One more time, switch. Coming back up, take a breath. On an exhale, bring your arms halfway down and then start to bring your chin towards your chest as we do a gentle roll down. Keep your tailbone heavy. And we go to our furthest, okay? Your furthest might be here. You may not reach the ground, and that's perfectly fine. Take a breath at the bottom. Let your head hang heavy. Arms hang heavy. And if you would like to, you can rock yourself gently. Backwards and forwards. Take a moment. Another breath in. On an exhale, roll yourself back up. Good. Inhale, arms up. As your arms reach up, soften your elbows, and you're going to reach one arm up towards the sky or the ceiling. And reach. So think about the skin on the sides of your body stretching. And reach. And reach. And reach. One more time to each side. As we continue to breathe gently. And both arms up, take a breath. On an exhale, let's start to roll down again. Pause at the bottom. Again, head hangs heavy. Take a breath into your back body and then exhale, soften. I like to call this the billowing breath, as if my whole body is just lifting up towards the sky or the ceiling as I take a breath in. And as I exhale, I soften my whole body. One more breath here. This time as you exhale, tucking that tailbone gently, softening the knees. We're going to roll all the way back up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Good. Pause here. Ready to go down onto the mat? Let's do it. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. Bend your knees as much as you need to have your hands on the floor. Lower one knee down, lower the other knee down. Grab your pillow, or if you don't have a pillow, you can always use a towel, and you can roll up the towel and so that you can lie on it. So we're going to just leave our pillows there for a moment, and we're going to come onto all fours. Okay, very gently, taking your time. You're going to lift one arm up towards the sky or the ceiling. Look at that, the fingertips. And you're going to thread that arm under the opposite armpit, resting the shoulder, resting the head on the mat. Breathe in. And you can use this hand on the mat to push into the floor to give you that deeper twist. One more breath here. On an exhale, press into the hand to lift yourself gently up, back onto all fours. Gonna lift the other arm up. On an exhale, thread that arm under the opposite armpit, resting the head down. And breathe. We're gonna take 2 more breaths here. Pressing your hand into the mat, lifting yourself back up. Sit back into a child's pose. So I want you to try and have your sit bones down towards the heels before you lay your body down. Form a pillow with your hands and place your forehead on top, resting the forehead here. Take a deep breath into your upper back. Feel the skin on your upper back stretch. And then as you exhale, soften your chest. One more time. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, relax. Breathe into your lower back this time. And then exhale, relax. One more time into that lower back. And exhale, relax. This time, send your breath to your tailbone. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Final 2 breaths. We're going to breathe all the way down to our pelvic floor. Feel your sit bones coming apart very slightly, and then exhale, soften. One more breath like this, all the way down towards the pelvic floor. And exhale. Good. Press into your arms and sit yourself back up. Grab hold of your pillow. Or if you don't have a pillow, you can always use a towel and roll it up so that you can come lying on your sides, yeah? So I'm going to come lying down on my side. So the pillow allows my head to be in line with my spine so that my head doesn't flop. You're going to reach your arms in front of you, palms together. we're going to gently just open up that arm. Gaze is going to follow the fingertips to your feathers, and then exhale, come back in. Good. Inhale and exhale. So some people call this telescope arms. I call it alligator, like an alligator opening up its mouth. Or my son calls it a book, opening up a book. Let's try one more time. Open up. And close. Nice. So palms are together. This time, I want you to reach the top fingertips beyond the bottom fingertips. And then you're going to slide the top hand along the bottom arm across your chest and just let the elbow drop heavy behind you. And we're going to reverse that, slide that top hand across your chest, along your bottom arm and beyond the bottom fingertips. Good. And repeat. So you can see that as I slide my arm or my hand forward, my nose gets stuck in the pillow and pull back. Nice. And I want you to think about your rib cage rocking back and forth, with your pelvis pulling in the opposite direction. So my rib cage comes forward, my pelvis pulls back. And as my rib cage rocks back, my pelvis rocks slightly forward and forward. And one more time, we pull back. This time we're going to reach that arm back and we're going to pause here for a moment. Just opening up that chest. Often we sit in front of our digital devices. We're always in a forward hunched position. So this is really good for you. Fold your elbow and come back in. Good. Starting point. Now this time we're going to just make circles with that top arm. Nice. And circle. Like you're tracing the inside of a bubble. One more time. And reverse. Keep going. I'll show you a variation. If your shoulders are pinching, this doesn't feel good, you can bend your arm, place your hand on your shoulder, and just draw circles with the elbows. Good. One last time. And we pause. Good. Now what I want you to do next is what I call a couch potato rollover onto your backs. Okay? Before we go on to the other side, just want to do some stretches for the lower part of the body. So knees bent, feet on the floor, and allow your body to just really rest onto the mat. Taking a few breaths here. Nice. Now you're going to cross your right knee over your left knee. I like to think of either sitting at the office desk or at a fancy restaurant. Arms are going to spread as far out as you need to feel stable, and you're going to take this really slow. You're going to draw your knees towards your right side. Good. Take a breath. If you're feeling tight in your lower back, be gentle. On your next exhale, gently bring your knees back up to center before you gently draw the knees towards your left side. And any amount of shifting of your left foot to get yourself into a comfortable position is absolutely allowed. On your next breath out, you're going to bring your knees back up and we're going to switch sides, okay? So release that right leg, cross the left knee over the right knee. And you're going to gently draw the knees towards your right again. One more breath here. As you exhale, lift your knees back up to center and gently draw the knees to the other side. So when I went over to the right side, it felt more like a spinal twist, whereas this side, it feels more like a gentle hip stretch. Gently bring the knees back up and slide your left ankle over that right leg. Pause here for a moment, keeping that left knee open. You're going to bring your right knee towards your chest for your figure four stretch. With the hands, gently place them on your shin. And I want you to imagine that you're rocking or rowing a boat. So just gently pull the shin towards your chest. This is giving you a gentle pelvic rock as well. Perhaps go from side to side. And then come back to center, circle that right foot. And the other way. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. One more time, flex and point. Good. Lower the right leg gently. Place the left foot down. And we're going to place the right ankle over that left knee, allowing that right knee to open up. And for some of us, this might not really be enough of a stretch. But if you want to go further, bring the left knee towards the chest, hands on the right shin, and we're just gently going to rock. And rocking from side to side, breathing gently. Come back to center, circle the left foot out. Then go the other way. You can place your arms back by your side. And then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. One more time, flexing and pointing and gently placing that foot down. One more stretch here before we go on to the other side. This time, place your legs as wide as the mat. Okay, feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath here. On your exhale, you're going to draw your knees towards the left side. Okay, so allow the knees to fall gently. You should immediately feel that stretch in your right hip. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here. If you're looking for a deeper stretch, lift your left foot, place it on top of your right knee, and just allow gravity to do its work. Let the legs grow really heavy. And to get out of this stretch, gently release that left foot and then bring your knees back up to the starting point. Reset your feet the width of the mat, and you're gently going to draw the knees to the right side. Stay here if this is enough of a stretch. If you want to, you can lift your right foot, place it on top of the left knee, and gently apply a downward pressure. One more breath here. And then gently remove that right foot, lift your knees back up. We're going to roll onto one side. Use that upper arm to press yourself up. And because I want to continue looking at you, I'm going to flip over. If you want to, you can just roll over to the other side. Okay, I'm going to bring my pillow. So coming back down onto the mat, arms outstretched. Let's go. Open up. So my arms are very relaxed. I'm not holding any tension. I like to think of seaweed moving in the ocean, or even a jellyfish. Nice. And one more time. Exhale, come back to center. Now, slide the top fingertips beyond the bottom fingertips. Nose gets slightly stuck in the pillow. We're going to slide the top hand along the bottom arm across the chest. Let the elbow drop heavy. Reverse, slide the hand across the chest, along the bottom arm, beyond the bottom fingertips. Good. And we pull the rib cage rocks back. Pelvis goes forward. Or the other thing you can think about is your knee sliding slightly forward as you rock back, and your knees going slightly back, or the top knee rather, going back as you rock forward. And one more time. And for the last time, we're going to reach the arm all the way back. Pause here. One more breath. And as you exhale, fold your arm, slide back, and come back to center. Okay, last move here. We're going to circle that top arm around, back, past the top leg, and back to center. 2 more times like this. So again, if your shoulders are not happy and pinching, please do the modification with your hand on your shoulder and then drawing circles with the elbow. And we reverse direction. And 2. And last one. And pause. Good. I'm going to release the pillow from under me. I'm going to again roll over onto my back. Your knees can stay bent. And you're just gently going to bring your fingertips towards the ceiling. Now I want you to soften your shoulders first and really feel your shoulder blades on the mat, okay? We're going to reach your right fingertips towards the sky or the ceiling, feeling the right shoulder blade coming off. And then as you exhale, gently lay the right shoulder blade down. And we're going to reach the other arm up. Shoulder blade comes off the mat and then coming back down again. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. One more time to each side. Inhale and exhale. And last time. And exhale, gently lowering the arms down. We're going to roll over to one side. Press yourself up to seated. And we're going to come sitting cross-legged. If this doesn't feel good, you can come into a Z position with one leg behind. I'm going to stay cross-legged. Or the other option is to have your legs in a diamond shape. Okay? Your choice. Place one hand on your chest and you can rest the other hand on top. What I want you to do, think about is have that slight downward pull of your hands to feel that stretch in your neck, okay? So just that gentle traction downwards. Take a breath and then exhale, feel the chest soften. On your next inhale, you're going to reach your nose and your chin towards the sky, feeling that stretch, that yummy stretch through the front of your neck. And then come back, tilt your head back to center, and inhale, reach up. And exhale. One more time. This time as you tilt the chin and the nose up towards the sky, you're going to pause here and then think about exploration. You're going to tilt your chin to one side and then come back to center and tilt the other way. And as you tilt your head to each side, you should feel the stretch shifting to the sides of your neck. And feel free to pause at any point where you feel or where you find yourself catching your breath. Stay there for maybe one more breath before moving. And if you haven't done so, you can switch your hands, positions of your hands. What I want you to do next is to start to draw circles with the tip of your nose. Gently, even colored circles. Then we're going to go the other way. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And this time, as your nose comes towards the floor, stay here. Releasing the hands, interlace your fingers. Place your hands behind your head, more towards the top of the skull, okay? Rest your shoulders, so your shoulders should be away from your ears. Take a breath here. On an exhale, draw your elbows down towards the floor. and gently let the elbows grow heavy. As you take your next breath in, press the top of your, or rather the back of your head into your hands. And as you exhale, draw your chin down towards your chest and let your elbows go really heavy. Good. Now tilt or shift your gaze towards your right knee and allow that right elbow to draw down a little bit more or to grow heavier. Tilt your head back to center and then shift your gaze towards your left knee, and this time allow the left elbow to grow a little heavier. One more breath. And then exhale, tilt your head back to center, releasing your hands. Place your palms on your forehead and gently lift your head back up. Good. Now turn yourself so that you're seated lengthwise on the mat and come into a diamond shape with the legs. And we're not doing an inner thigh stretch, so you don't have to bring the feet close to your pelvis, yeah? Just wherever you feel comfortable. I'm going to have my hands on my knees, and I'm going to apply a gentle pressure in to allow my chest to come between my shoulders. And then as I exhale, I tuck my tailbone between my legs and form a letter C with my spine. So my arms are helping me to rock back as far as I'm comfortable. And then on an inhale, I press my chest forward between my shoulders, and exhale. Rock back. 2 more times like this. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rock back. Perhaps one more time. And as you rock forward, think about something that you're thankful for today. I'm thankful for being able to have this rest and relax session with you. And come back to seated upright. And if you had more than one thing you're thankful for today, you're truly blessed. My name is Jo. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed. Come back to this video often, and I'll see you again very soon.